Eliza, scarred by life's trials, yearned for beauty, for acceptance. Social media glittered with unattainable perfection, fueling her low self-esteem. Plastic surgery seemed the only escape, but her wallet screamed otherwise. Desperate, she found Dr. Silas, an unlicensed scientist promising radical transformations at a fraction of the cost. His lab was a sterile nightmare, filled with humming machines and bubbling fluids. He spoke of bioenhancements, pushing boundaries, sculpting her into a goddess. Eliza, blinded by hope, agreed. The surgeries began. Nose, lips, breasts, augmented, reshaped. Then came the modifications. Suddenyl implants, bioluminescent tattoos, eyes that shifted color. Eliza reveled in the attention. Her followers surged, showering her with praise. But whispers started. Her smile seemed strained, her eyes distant. She'd twitch, mutter in a language no one understood. Viewers noticed her skin paled. Her movements became jerky, unnatural. The more she returned to Dr. Silas, the stranger she became. He dismissed it as side effects, adjusting dosages, tweaking algorithms. But the truth was far more sinister. Silas used biomatter from his late wife, Evelyn, a brilliant scientist he'd pushed too far. Evelyn died during an experiment, and Silas, consumed by guilt and grief, sought to resurrect her, piece by piece. In Eliza, Evelyn's spirit, trapped within the grafted tissues, began to assert itself. Eliza's personality fractured. She'd lash out, violent and unpredictable. Small crimes escalated. Vandalism, theft, assault. Her online persona crumbled as videos surfaced of her brutal acts. The days that followed were a blur of paranoia and dread. Sarah found herself increasingly disoriented, experiencing moments where time seemed to slip away. It started subtly a missing her here, a forgotten conversation there. But soon, these episodes grew darker. She'd wake up with a metallic tang in her mouth and inexplicable bruises adorning her skin. One morning, she awoke in a park, her clothes stained with blood she couldn't account for, a chilling premonition settling in her gut. Then came the messages from Emily. Screenshots of social media posts showed Sarah caught on security cameras during brutal attacks. The victims were strangers, each assault more vicious than the last. In one clip, she was seen lunging at a street performer, and in another, she was vandalizing a local business, actions completely foreign to her nature. Sarah vehemently denied any involvement, but the evidence was damning. Each post was followed by comments accusing her of heinous acts, her reputation crumbling with every upload. The police began to close in. Sarah was now a person of interest in a series of violent crimes that gripped the city in fear. Every shadow seemed to hold a lurking threat, every siren a harbinger of her impending doom. News reports flashed her face, branding her as a dangerous assailant. Desperate, she confided in Emily, recounting her blackouts and the mounting evidence against her. Emily, though horrified, remained steadfast. Together, they resolved to uncover the truth behind Sarah's terrifying transformation. Was she being framed? Or was there something far more sinister at play, hijacking her body and mind? Their investigation led them down a rabbit hole of forgotten experiments and suppressed memories. Sarah discovered that her past was far more complex than she had ever imagined, and the key to stopping the violence lay buried deep within her subconscious. Emily suggested hypnotherapy, hoping to unlock the hidden recesses of Sarah's mind and confront the entity that was turning her into an evil person. One night, Eliza woke, staring at her reflection. Evelyn's face stared back, cold and vengeful. "He took everything from me," she hissed, her voice a distorted echo. "Now, I will take everything from him." Eliza, or rather Evelyn, stalked Silas. The lab, once a sanctuary, became a hunting ground. Silas, horrified, tried to reason, to believe. Evelyn only laughed, a chilling sound that echoed Evelyn's last breath. She cornered him, syringes filled with experimental serums in her hand. "You experimented on me, Silas," she sneered. "Now, It's your turn, Silas screamed as she injected him, his body convulsing, mutating. Evelyn watched, satisfied, as he transformed into a grotesque parody of his ambition. With Silas dealt with, Evelyn, in Eliz's body, vanished. Some say she roams the dark corners of the internet, a digital ghost seeking retribution. Others claim she seeks new hosts, new bodies to inhabit, forever trapped between worlds, a horrifying consequence of obsession and vanity.